Okay, this is it. We're gonna roll out today. It's pretty breezy out. It's like 90 degrees and breezy. I'm just about to head out of camp now. We're all loaded up and ready to go. So this has been a good stay. I wish it were cooler. If it were cooler, we would probably stay another week, stay a full 2 weeks. But it's just a little bit too hot. I need to get Hobbes. It's tricky traveling with a dog. Not gonna lie, it's a little overwhelming at times, but I'm gonna keep going. That way I can get Hobbes to somewhere a little bit cooler temps. So I think tonight we're gonna suffer and we're gonna actually do a parking lot night and stay in the city. And the reasoning behind that is Great Sand Dunes National Park. So the catch with that is it is limited where you can take dogs, but also the temps have been pretty warm. So I want to be conscientious of that. And so my plan is to do a city dwelling night closer to the park tonight, and then to get up super early tomorrow morning and hit the park. That way, two things. One, it's going to be cooler, and two, hopefully we don't see a ton of dogs because Hobbes is very dog reactive. He's so loud when he sees dogs and he doesn't stop barking. So my hopes are if we go early enough, maybe we can do just like the trails kind of by the main area and see something. And so tonight we'll stay in a parking lot somewhere, and or just pull off on the roadside or rest area or something. So I do have my van. I got it set up so that it should be okay. Hobbes can sleep in the front seat, or I can make it so that the bed opens enough that we can fit on the bed. So it is afternoon, so I'm kind of doing the opposite of what I would do if I didn't have a dog. So if I didn't have a dog, I would have left this morning and I would have like putzed around and gone shopping and done whatever and taken my time and blah blah blah. But with a dog, sorry, there's a fly on him. I don't want the fly on him. Okay, so with a dog, I've decided today instead I'm gonna it's the heat of the day right now. It's about 2:30, so I'm actually packed up to leave now, because we'll be driving north, which means his side of the car is on the east side and the sun is just flipping over to the west side. So he should be pretty comfortable on the drive, and then he has the air conditioning. So the hottest part of the day, he'll be in the AC. We're gonna make one stop, maybe check out a wildlife refuge on the way, and then that way we also get into a city when it's cooled off already versus getting in earlier. So if the later we can get in, the better. And then if I have to do any grocery shopping, which I do, then I can also do that while it's evening time and cooler out, so then I don't worry about leaving him in the vehicle. And then it should be nice and cool because the AC would have been running right before we get to the grocery store. So the van should be cool, and then the outside temps should kind of be matching it or getting close to it. So that's kind of my modified thought process these days on traveling. Everything's so different than traveling last year, but I'm doing the best I can. Yep, we're gonna get on the road and see what we can see. So this camping spot only has about half a dozen sites, but there is dispersed camping around. You just gotta search a bit for it. And it is like also, it borders on some trails. So there's like this car right here is day use. So there's people coming in for day use as well. There is a vault toilet down to the right there. I actually did not check out the vault toilet, but there is one. I just use my own, of course. No trash. They've got a sign over there just telling people no garbage. And then about half of the sites that they have a really spectacular view, because because they're perched on the rim of the Rio Grande. So it's pretty cool spot, but as you noticed when I came in, not a place you would want to come in when it's raining or it is just rained. Luckily or unluckily, it's been super hot, so it did rain, it poured rain, but it seems like it's drying out so fast because it's so hot. So, but if you come here, probably spring, winter, something like that, you better stock up and prepare to stay in case you can't make it out. I for sure will be back here. Just the other day when I was here and it was pouring rain, I don't know if you can see that color over there. That whole hillside is like a really pretty color of green now. Just in that rain, just brightened it right up. I'm sure it won't last long, but it sure is pretty. Hi guys. You guys just chilling? Hanging out in the shade and chilling? Meow. Okay, ladies, you're gonna have to move. Move. Okay, don't move. I'll just squeeze through. Okay. Thank you. Enjoy your day. Welcome to colorful Colorado.
Welcome to Colorado.
And just like that, we're in Colorado. I'm really looking forward to spending some time here. I think Hobbes is too, since it's gonna be cooler. Right, Bubba? There's just a sign and it said recreation area pointed over here, so I figured, what the heck, let's just pull off and have a quick look-see. Looks like,
Continue
I don't know,
straight,
weird.
Then turn left onto Colorado 159 North.
Man-made lake of some sort. Kind of weird. But I figure we'll pull over and see if Hobbes needs to use the facilities, you know? Yeah, you can definitely see by the little baby white caps out there that it's a bit windy out there. Hobbes does not like the wind. I think he's so low to the ground that the sand gets in his face. Dirt, sand. Poor little dude. So I'm super happy with how this turned out. I built him a much bigger space. So this is a little lumpy because that's where the cup holders, the center console thing is just in there. But this whole space over here is all flat. He always jams his head way up there. I don't know why. He's got plenty of space, but he's also got the two vents that I aim down at him. And then additionally, I also have a fan up here that I can aim down at him, and it's USB. So very comfortable. And this little guy loves this spot. It's become like his little happy place. And I think also, like, once I put up the window coverings, he did like to at my mom's house, he liked to hang out in his dog crate. Like, he would take his own time outs and go in his dog crate and curl up for little naps. She always just had the door open for him. And I feel like when the window coverings are on here, it's kind of like his little safe zone. It's nice and quiet up here because, of course, when we're camping, I'm not up sitting in the front seat. So he can just come up here and get some quiet time and just have a cozy spot. So of course, now I've been parked here at this park and I want to get up and go out, and little guy doesn't want to go out, so I'm letting him take a nap. It's nice and cool in the shade, and then in a minute here I'm gonna make him get up and go out and do his business, and then we'll head on back down the highway. I know it's windy, but what do you think? Should we stretch your legs? Should we stretch your little legs, little guy? I'm getting pretty excited. Look, the mountains are getting closer. not sure if I'm too late or they just weren't open today. But there is like a driving path. So we're gonna do the driving path. It's not setting till like 8:30 p.m. now, so 9:30 p.m. Yeah, we'll be out of here before then. I do have an order in town I have to pick up by 7 p.m. So that's our target to get out of here. And it's dinner time for Hobbes, so I figured at least we can come out here, find somewhere to park. Hopefully I can find some shade and get this guy some dinner. What do you think? You want some dinner? Okay, I'll wake you up when it's ready. Oh, and one other little interesting thing. We were driving along and I saw people on bikes with like, it looked like an event going on. But that's like, I just figured they were riding, I've done centuries and I figured they were just riding like a century or something. And there were like sag wagons, you know, following. Didn't think much of it. There were only a handful of cyclists. And, oh, hang on. That's pretty cool. Listen to this show because I'm gabbing. Okay, and so I wasn't really reading, I wasn't paying that much attention. There were numbers on the front of the cars, whatever. And then all of a sudden I actually read one of the sag wagons and it said it was the Ram. It's like the Ride Across America. I hadn't even thought about that. There weren't that many, so I'm thinking it's the front or the back of the pack maybe. Oh God, this is like super washboardy. Based on the direction, you know, they're riding from the west coast to the east coast. They've already crossed the Rocky Mountains on bicycles. Mad props. Here's the driving route, so we'll do that. Kind of messed up because there's like this overlook, which I think I drove right by it when I was coming up. Oh well. So now I'm on what we would refer to as my parents' tour. So how my parents used to frequently see places. We're doing the driving tour instead of the hiking tour. It is pretty in here. This is just like, it looks like a relatively short little loop. And so we're gonna do this and then head into town. Then it was time to head into town. Can't remember the last time I saw one of those. That actually looks like it works. Okay, we're all situated. There's a little guy, there's me. We're in our parking lot spot, did all of our shopping. So we should be set up tomorrow to go into the Great Dunes National Park. It's open 24 hours. I'm a little bit bummed there's like a creek that runs through it. And it sounds like this year was an incredibly low creek flow. So I don't know if we're gonna get any water or not. Seems like it's like an inch or something is all that's left. So it's already peaked and it's down and it was low to begin with. So we'll see, but that's the plan for tomorrow. And I'm gonna get up in theory super early, super early. So that way it's cooler out and that's the plan. And then from there, I think we're gonna go up north from there. It's pretty warm here, but I don't want to leave my window open, so I got the fan on, the ceiling fan's on, and then I have a fan on Hobbes, so should be pretty all right tonight. And we'll get rolling in the morning. It's a little bit tight in here because I have the motorcycle in here as well, but luckily I can get the bed set up enough so that he's fine, I'm fine. That's the plan. I am so tired. It's after 10 o'clock already, so it's like later than my normal late bedtime, and then even more so I was running around all day. So yep, I guess you guys will find out how it goes tomorrow. See ya.